Hello, everyone. It's a hot day. Hello, 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 hello. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good day. How are you doing? How are you? How are you? How are you? Welcome to the live. Welcome to Aquarian Positivity Positive channel. This is a channel that you would want to be a part of. So when you're passing through, stop by. And for those that are my ardent supporter of this channel, I welcome you. I thank you. I appreciate you in every way. Okay? So welcome, welcome. And to those that are out of my time zone, I welcome you. For those that have just subscribed, new subscriber, welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Make yourself at home on this channel. Ask the questions you would like to ask. Okay? Make it be nice in the comment section. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is indeed hot. It is hot. Today was over 100. My gosh. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that volume of heat that is passing through Earth? Wow. It licks up every water out of Earth. Welcome, my dear. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Remember at all times to keep your notification on. That whenever I am on, if there's a video, whatever I do, you will get notification. Hi, hello, Ian. How are you? Big up, Ian. Big up, Savannah. Thank you for being here. Welcome to everyone. To those that are my ardent supporters, I I don't have fans. I have supporters. Okay? Fan is fanning. We have supporters that we stand together, we reason together, we are together. Fans will start fan and fan away. Supporters stick with who they support, regardless of where they go and come back, they give their support. Thank you very much. So, for the new subscribers, feel free, feel at home. This is a channel that allow you, but with respect, that you leave your comment. You can always comment, but comment respectfully. Do not try to hurt no one. We are over here. We respect each and everyone. If there is any that is on the channel that is trying to give some trouble, we time them out. Okay? Because yeah, sometimes persons came on and decide it's like you went to a ball game, and you just and sometimes when you check it out, they are children. Yeah, and they came over and they want to do and say anything and everything that they think their little fingers should have written. No, we don't do it that way. We give utmost respect to persons over here, regardless of who you are. respect, respect. And you give it, you will get it back. So I respect and I appreciate everyone that have joined this Aquarian Positivity Positive channel. Your host before you is at Aquarian Joy. Okay? Good. So I thank you for being here. I don't know what your side of the woods look like, but tell you something over here. It's hot. It's like a fire blazing through uh, a cane field. It is hot, real hot over here. It's like you feel like just go very skimpy. Well, you know, I can't come skimpy and in front of the world. That wouldn't be nice. That wouldn't be saying something nice. No. So I have to get myself together properly. So welcome, good morning, good evening, good afternoon to each and every one to wherever in the world you are. And we know we have a part of the world is unrest. I guess everybody is unrest because everybody is wondering what next, what is going to happen, what should I be looking out for. So everyone is unrest. Don't matter who you are, because persons have friends and relatives in every corner of this world. Okay, sometimes you're surprised to know where you go and find people. Yes, for some reasons they are there. But the Lord is our strength and our Redeemer. We can only depend upon His power and His guidance for our life. For those that are out there on the battlefield, for the person's relatives and friends, parents who are wondering, oh my God, will I see Tommy, Johnny, Joan, it's wondering. And of course, school is giving holidays. Some is on holiday already. For those that parent, you have to find something, some activity for them to do. And after this terrible heat pass, we will be having rain. But I hope you all enjoy your summer holiday. Try to find something to do. Go do some, I'm not telling you to do any hiking. Because some person who went on those rocks, rock climbing, no, 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 no. But find something constructive to do, something to write about. If you're going to go to a next country to visit families and friends, do some nice activity, because guess what? When after the summer, you will be timely approaching the winter. So enjoy it to the best of your ability. Teachers in school that are on holidays, nurses do not get holidays unless they took leave. But there's no such holiday for nurses, police, soldier, fireman, and private sector people. There is no holiday for them to get home. Teachers are a little bit luckier because their students are getting ready to go to a new school. They at least get a little time to stay home to put all their little pieces together that they didn't get to put together, and they can get a little rest their vocal cord, because they have to talk and can't stop talking to our children. Keep quiet. Please listen. Teacher, come here, Joni. And the list and the chores goes on. So they get to rest their vocal cord. They get to rest a little by writing their lesson plan. So this is the time for them to do. For those persons that took their leave in order to be with their family or order to go out somewhere and to enjoy themselves, please do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Even to go and look at the pretty roses. Do it. Okay? So yes, for those for those that are preparing to go to tertiary institution, wow, I know how that goes. You're leaving from high school and you're going to college, you're going to university, new friends, new teacher, new environment, everything new. You went there and you know nobody. You have to start making friends again. You are in an environment that you have never been in before. So you have to put every courage in and take your time and work into the system. Okay? For those that are leaving kindergarten and going off to um, kindergarten into like first grade or what, oh my goodness, they are leaving their little friends behind, or maybe they and their friends are going in the same in the same primary area of the school. So yeah, they will. Some will be leaving that school, some won't come back, they transfer to a different school, different friends, different environment, different teachers, different everything around them. So this is the time when everybody is moving, some is leaving out of university, out of college, got their new job, and they have to be starting with their new job. That's another challenge again. You are going into a company, you don't know anyone there. You have to just make yourself available to work into the system. But we wish you God's blessing. We wish for you the blessings of God, the protection of God with you going into your different department that you had to go in. If it's school, we ask God's protection over your life from everything that seems and deems to be evil, that He will protect you, protect your family, your parent, just protect you. But those that are stepping into a new job, having a new chair, having a new desk, and everybody else around you, you have to be start introducing yourself. Okay, I am Miss Pen, or I am Mr. Pen. Okay, and this is here. You got a position that you are the new CEO. Everybody is answerable to you. You have to learn how you are going to deal with each and everyone in their different position and their different cries. So you have a burden, you have a load, you have a responsibility to carry every one of these things in your hand. Yes, I know. When I walked in the hospital for the first time, and I was, I was going to work, and everything is new, patient new, co-workers new you're gonna work with, your supervisor, yeah. So you have to just wear a smile, wear a smile, and just ask God for His protection and to keep you in that job, and for you to go on further where you want to go. Because I know most of the time it doesn't stop there. There are other places and things that you are going to discover and cover. Okay? So, yes, this is the shout out for all of these people, school, teachers, children. Yeah. who is going off on holiday, be careful of the water, be careful of the sea. There are some shark is going around in the water now, so be careful. If you are not a good swimmer, even if you are wearing your life jacket, be careful. Okay? Just be careful. We want you in one piece and not in pieces. Yes, so look out for that big shark. Careful of the sea. If you're going to river, yeah, the current can be high, but you can, possibly maneuver yourself in the river better than how you do it in the sea. Because when the sea current is sweeping you away, it swept you away. Good. So, yes, that's my little, my pep talk on that. Um, okay, so the bite of the evening is never rush to rescue everyone. Fixing everyone's Never rush to rescue everyone. Fixing ever make you look Fixing everyone's problem make you look weak. Let people struggle to grow. When you do everything for them, they will never know how to grow. It's like a child when they're starting to walk, and each time they got up and made their first step, they fell because the foot is not very strong, and they drop on their buttocks and they'll struggle up again. Never you run to their rescue to say, okay, let me only let you walk. No. He make his first or two steps and drop on his backside. Let him struggle, get up, stand up on his two foot again, and make the other two steps. And when he or she does that, and make one more step, two more steps, smile. Wow, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. You make two more steps, and then you realize they walk right across the room. And they will keep making their steps, getting for the foot to grip the ground and walk. And they start walking. But if you're going to do everything for them, if you're going to walk for them, they will never learn to walk. Right? So most of you help a person, but help them, let them struggle to know it is in what for it. If you are going to be sitting in the classroom and somebody is going to do all your math problem to you, you will never know how to do that math. If somebody is going to write your essay for you, you will never know how to write an essay. If somebody is going to do your composition for you, you will never know how to do it. Because guess what? A place and a time is coming when they cannot help you. You are on your own. And one of that first place is in the exam room. They are not there to do it for you. So you are left on your own to figure the problem out. So you allow people to figure their problem. Figure it out, man. Figure out the problem. You may be going to the long route, and there is a shorter route there. But until you struggle and find out, oh, I could have done it this way and get it done quicker. So guess what? Work smarter and not harder. Let your work be done smarter and not harder. Let persons struggle until they get it. Okay? And one more place on this. Never demand loyalty. Earn it. Forced loyalty dies fast. Respect build it for life. Never you force loyalty. Force no one to be loyal to you. Do not get up and speak about loyalty and you're rubbing it in. No. You. Do not force it. Do not go hunting for it. It will come. You earn it. Don't force to get it. Forced loyalty dies fast. Yeah. But when you earn it, it builds. When you earn the respect, it builds it. Respect build it for life. That is your bite of the evening for this channel. Don't force loyalty. Don't go paying for it. Don't don't go rushing. Oh, you have to be. No, 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 no. Oh no. No have to be is not in it. All right? So, when you force it, it dies quickly because it's not coming from a place where it is free. I did it because it's like somebody do something and they knew what they have done. And you're looking at a grown ass person to tell them, um, come on, you have just hurt such person. I who knows? How are you, my friend? Hello? Go and apologize. Oh no. No, 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 no. The person know what they have done. They should not be forced to say they are apologizing to you. And this is exactly what it is telling you here. Never you demand loyalty. Earn it. You just finished cooking. Okay, sweet. Oops. You cook fish. That's nice. Okay. Good. I was watching you the other day. But I had to jump off so far. A matter of fact, what I am doing, I am catching your live few hours, an hour, or some minutes. You, the minute it's just finished, but although it's just finished, I still watch and put my nice little thumbs touch up there, right? So sometimes I don't comment, but I do watch. Well, listen to me now. You have done your best, and your best is best. Okay? So it's not that I would do it better than you. You have done your best. At least nobody didn't have to come in and do it for you. You do it, and I'm sure you enjoy it. What happened to those animals that you're talking about? What happened to um, lady, whatever the hen's name? I was watching all of that, you know. Yeah, but I love I love how you interact with them. You interact with them like they are real human, not knowing that is what the hen name is she you're talking about. They would swear that is a person, but that's a nice interaction with them. And the cats, you give them all away. Okay. The nice senior man. I watch you. I watch you. Watch you go get your your nice hair do. Yeah, your goosey Esther. I watch you went and get your money and your petty. Oh goodness. Groom up nicely. Good. Yeah. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. So yeah, do not force to get respect, get loyalty. Earn it. When you force loyalty, it dies quick because the person do it because it is asked for them to do. It's like somebody do something wrong and you're saying, "Oh, apologize." They only apologize because you told them to apologize. There was one time somebody, wasn't feeling very good with me because whoever done what had happened, he's saying, "Oh, go and apologize." I said, "Oh no, 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 no. You don't force that. Let the person did it of their own. They of they have acknowledged what they have done. So from their acknowledgement, if they don't want to apologize, it's fine. It's okay. No problem. But let them do it of their own initiative, not because they were told by someone. Because if you should go back and ask them, "Oh, it's because you say I must apologize, that's why I apologize." That meaning to say that apology coming from nowhere. It was said to you. Yeah, you must be proud to apologize, not be forced by somebody. Even children, you're saying to the child, "Oh, go and apologize." You know what you have done. So you only do it to please the other person who is there. But it's not that it's real. We call those fake. When it is real is when person acknowledge what they have done. Okay? And they turn around and said, "I was wrong. I apologize to you for what I have done." Not somebody forcing them to do it. Exactly. Exactly. It must come from the heart, come from a place where you know that it I have wronged you. I have wronged you. And I acknowledge what I have done. It's so with the Lord. I don't believe in forcing people said, "Oh, come, go to church, serve the Lord." They know that they are to do it. And you look at the people who you force. They spent a little and no time. Because they always wanted somebody to tell them, "Oh, but you should go, man." Yeah, yeah. All you have to do is talk to them and that's it. You don't force them. Don't force them. If they're going to do it, they will do it without, because the Spirit of God is powerful enough to convict and convince. So they will do it. So a person must be convinced in themselves that they have done something, they have hurt somebody. And so, yeah. So it goes. So that's the bite of the evening for this live. And then I'll go straight into my birthday. Happy birthday to everyone that are celebrating their birthday. Can you imagine we reached the 25th of June already? Can you imagine we are walking right over into July? The year is going so fast, so quickly. It's going by, right? So quickly. So happy birthday to each and every one that have celebrated their birthday in this month. And this month is also anniversary month. Happy anniversary to you. And it's always the persons that are walking down the aisles with their natural flowers, going fast, man, and saying, I do. Will you take this man to be your lawful wedded husband? I do. So this is one of the months, um, Mac- mackerel. This is one of the months that you find all the bride and the groom are having a nice time. They are giving their fingers symbolically to said, I am your wife or I am your husband. You belong to me. And all those pretty brides and all those pretty people that is walking down the carpet of marriage. So this month is full of everything. This month was Father's Day, Father's month. It's the bridal month. And I don't know, maybe because in June there are so many flowers have been unfolded. You saw the beauty of the flowers. And women always choose to get married in the month of June. And I wish with all my being. And when you look on these lovely wedding, how much have been put into it? Nice people gathered around to celebrate with these two people. And after a while, oh my God, after a while, oh, we are not together again. What? I am divorced or I am getting divorced. You know, it's it rips apart because when you look at that day, that solemn day, even if you're together for some times, and the day when you're saying, we are getting married, you're expecting forever, be forever. And when those nice music played, and when you look each other in their eyes, and we expect the marriage until to do what the vow said, or the pastor said, until death you do part. Oh, my sweet. Death never comes and they part. Half of the vow is not being lived out. It's so sad. It looks sad to me. Honestly, when I look at it, it is so sad. You just sit and you imagine this lady go, this man, this is my person. There's none other but you. I love you. And when you look at all the flowers that are going, symbolizing life, because I don't like artificial flowers using. I don't use artificial flowers in my vase in my house. No. You'll never find an artificial flowers. Before so I don't put flowers. If it's they are not natural, life ain't bother with it. I don't want something to be collecting dust. I need the real thing. Let remind me of life. Okay. So when you saw this bride going down and and all this flowing dress or whatever they wore, and you look at it and you said yes. If there are parent, the parent felt so happy. Yes, my son, my daughter, and this is it. 2 years down the line, 3 years down the line, after the first baby came, after the next baby, somebody starts skipping all over the place. Yeah, you know, so good, right? So this is a month where the joy, the tears of joy flow, and they said their piece, and they off in the honeymoon. Some persons right at there. Oh, you add sunflowers. Wow, you can save the seeds. You can take out the seeds and see, and you can parch them and eat. Yeah, sunflower. Some persons don't even parch them. They just try to get them out of the shell. The sunflower seed can be eaten, and they use sunflower seed to make oil, the sunflower oil as well. You can save the seeds, man. They sold the seeds too, and those supposed to carry a lot of seeds. You know. Yeah. So when you look at these things, and look, you have to ask the question. So what went wrong now? What? It's not who is wrong. What is wrong? With all of this. What could have caused this? You saw these two nice people and you said, everything is okay. Oh, yes, yeah. We got the seeds from the sunflower. The persons who understand how to do it to get the oil, because what they does, they pound it in the mortar. I think that is what they do. And because remember, they pound it. Oil, or what they do, they throw the hot water in it and the oil rise and then they skim it off. And there they go with their sunflower. We have a lot of flower in Jamaica too. A lot of flowers. Yeah, very nice flowers. Right? So you could ask, oh my God, what went wrong? You expect the next. Yes, it's very interesting. Yeah, they use it in the mortar pistol. Use the mortar pistol, and they pound it. I guess. I guess it can be. I am not sure. I've never seen it done that way, but I think you should able to put it. Sometimes you put it in the blender, and the seed will cause the blender to burn. But if you have like the bullet, I think you put it in the bullet with the water and blend it and then pour it off, skim it, and they boil it. Some of it is, they would call it virgin because it haven't gone on the fire. And and palm oil is nice. There's a place in Africa that the ladies, when you look at their skin, they are so, you call that spotless? And you ask them, is palm oil they use on their skin, their entire body, from digesting it to their hair to their skin. You look at them, they are so smooth. Smooth. They are unblemished when you look at them. And this palm oil they use. Yeah. Especially the ladies that are dark complexion. Wow, man. And you look at them. You add, and they are not fluffy. Those ladies, they don't put on a lot of weight. They are just in their right proportion. Yeah. When I talk to them, palm oil. Yeah. So they don't use lotion. They don't go and purchase lotion. Palm oil is their lotion. Just like in Jamaica, first time, not now, you tell persons to use coconut oil on their skin, they would have laughed you to scorn. But I remember when we were going to school, they didn't purchase lotion. The only when the time is cool, because if the time is hot and you use the oil and it's like it scorch you if you're in the sun. But when we were going to school, man, yeah, fresh from the coconut. They use the coconut oil to comb our hair. They use it on our skin and they rub you down just before that shine go. But the funny thing, it keeps your skin, you know. Yeah, you haven't seen your skin get white or anything. No, all truth. They never used to bought lotion. If they do bought lotion, they just don't use it on us. They use it, you look all on your face. Oh my God. Or they, like for babies, they use olive oil. They would use olive oil on their skin and have them smooth and nice. Yeah, so the sunflower oil, it's good. It's good. There's so many things on this earth that is good for us outside of the outside of the the lab, the those that they design in the lab. You know? Yeah, there are things that are nice. Good. Yes, who knows? Nice to see you, man. Although I saw you park up and I saw you. Yeah. All right. So this evening we are going to be talking about relationship, and it's a wide topic. Somebody asked me to speak on, give some tips on relationship. Now we have different type of relationship. We have different. We have about 28 or 20 something relationship. Six type can be, yeah. Because you have the platonic relationship, you have the romantic relationship, you have the codependent relationship, you have casual relationship, and you have open relationship. So we have a lot of relationship, and with all of these relationship, they are different handles to them. They are all treated in a kind of a different ways where these relationship is concerned. Because if we're, and most of the relationship that person have a problem with is romantic relationship. Not open, very little with open relationship or casual relationship, because those relationship you just keep it moving. But most of the real deep rooted problem is with romantic relationship. And this is some of the things that persons don't understand, that each one of these type of relationship influence our being, our personal growth, and our happiness. You have the parental relationship, and if parent and children not getting along, it's no growth, it's no happiness, and it's more questioning. An open relationship is you and I know each other, but we just have an open relationship, an understanding on something, things that we may do, and so like that. But the one that persons have a problem with at all given time, it is the romantic relationship. Now, We call it relationship. And of course, we have a vessel on the sea that we call ship. And let me tell you something. Ship is a big thing with many compartments. Ship carries different type of goods. Different type of things travels on ship. And I am going to really be putting the romantic relationship with the two person as in the form of a ship. Okay? Now you have the cargo ship. You have the ship that took things from one country to the other. You have the ship that carries passengers. So we call that what? Passenger ship. We have the cargo ship. We have ship that carries container, which is same cargo, I think. You have the ship that will take a car, a truck, a bus, same cargo. And we have the ship that many persons go around the world, if it is possible, to view other countries. So we are going on a cruise ship. So yes, it's a lot of different ships with a whole lot of S's behind them. Okay? But consider a ship and the type of ship that you'll be traveling on. If it is a cruise ship carries people. And not only people, there are other things that carries on a cruise ship, right? And you know that ship, especially those that are cruise ship, carries lifeboat. Follow me carefully. So the romantic ship should have a lifeboat because they are bumps. They are icebergs. They are rough seas. And most of the time, it get that rough that you have to get to your lifeboat. Storm, the wind is tossing the ship here and there, and sometimes the ship got a hole and it started to leak. So you got to get the air off of it. So you better secure a lifeboat. Now, when persons are getting onto a ship, and this is the relationship one, it carries a lot of cabins. When you're first thinking of the ship, you need to understand from your own self what is the purpose of your trip on the ship. You must have a purpose why you are going to go into the ship. Yeah? Now, when you run your survey and find out, oh, the ship is going to Spain and the many other countries you have to pass through to get to Spain, how long the ship will be on the sea, Can you handle the voyage? Can you, it comes with seasickness. Yes. Other persons are on the ship. Hmm. Other persons are traveling close to you. And the different things on the ship. In a relationship, as I said, I am putting it as using the metaphor as the real ship that is out there on the ocean. With that name Ocean Voyage or whatever name is given to such ship, but you need to know. When you look on your ship, whether by the size of the ship, color of the ship, what fascinates you about the ship, you need to do your research. You need to do a research. Most of us, we saw that there's no lifeboat is on the side of the ship. We saw when we went into the ship to search the cabins, we realized that there are garbage into the cabin. We saw so many things that, but because we want to go on this ship, we ignore all of that, which we shouldn't ignore. It's not something to ignore. It is something to question. Are you looking for a perfect ship? Relationship, you don't find that. That perfect person took with it a lot of garbage that is to be dumped. So the relationship, the man and the woman embark on this ship, into this ship with a lot of baggages. And instead of making a search and getting rid of the baggages, we look at each other, we look at over and the man, and we said, oh, I think I will live with it. I think I will live with it. Listen to the words. Yeah, but, junction. I think you will change. I think you will change. These are the words that are used. Yeah, but, you know, you think you will live with it. You think he will change. You think, within, as soon as we get together, he will be a different person. What are you going to do? Reconstruct him or she? Because there are some men, they saw everything that they knew right off the bat. No, I can't put up with this. I don't think, I don't think this woman and I don't think we are going to make a good couple. I don't think she's going to be a good mother. And you saw everything that you think won't happen. But listen to you at the junction. But let me try. People change. There's a wording that says, a leopard has never changes their spot. And if you said you think you can live with it, you have already made up your mind that you can't live with it. But of course, you're going to try. Let me get back to you. Call Terry because I'm on the live. I'm on the live, so call Terry. Call Terry. I will get back to you. I'm doing a live. Huh? Okay. Sorry for that. You think you have already seen the red flag. The woman, on the other hand, yeah, but I think it will change. Let me say something. Ephraim is stuck in his ways, left him alone. A person who have a certain character, you will have to decide it to live with it, but don't try to change it because you can't do it. You cannot change the person. The only person can change the person is the person. And they will have to come to an acknowledgement to their self and decided, said, okay, I don't think this is healthy. I will try and change. You have a thing that they call inborn. It's sudden born. Yes, it's sudden born. It is called the inborn. There is nothing you can do to change it. Nothing. You know, I have cooling running in here, and the place is so brutally hot that I am still sweating. Can you imagine that? Yes. And until we understand some of these things, we will not try in trial to change the person. Make up your mind. Make up your mind. I will able to live with it, or you know what? Leave it alone. Don't even try to go there. Understand? Don't even try to do it. Romantic relationship, and if sometimes the both parties would have tried to be honest and true to themselves, they would not have been in some in some of the position that we get ourselves in. You know that this man go prison for thief, but because him look good, yeah, I don't think he will thief again. Him look nice, nice built, and the one thing you're looking for is that the sex will be good. And that is what trapped a lot of people into the situation that they went in because they are not looking on anything more. Oh, he will change. Change from what to what? What is he going to change to? He remains the same. Him don't change. The woman is of a certain character. She don't change. Look at the background that she's coming from. And sometimes the background that she's coming from will tell you enough. Look at, you know. So if you get yourself in such a ship, and when all hell broke loose, you already said you think, you're not sure. You think it would, you'll try to change him or change her. No. Come to a proper agreement. Meet each other's halfway. And when you met each other's halfway, then you will say, okay, yes, I can live with this. I will take the chances with this. I will live with it. But don't you ever say, well then, and then at the end of the day, you have a lot of complaint. The amount of complaint is bigger than the ship. A lot of complaint. You knew it before. You went through it before. You question yourself. And you came to the agreement to say, yes, I will. You have to find out what is the real reason while you're going on the voyage. Rough seas are there. Mhm. Icebergs stand up there. A lot of things are in the way of the ship. And some persons have never regained out of the situation until they both. When they get much older and you thought, they said, oh, I live for 60 years, we marry and together. Check out how that 60 year go. Check out how many times. Some of the times you kept it together because you felt ashamed, family and friends, and you don't want. So you said, okay, let me stick with it. It's never always a 60 years of smooth sailing. It's never always a 60 years of no rough seas. No? Sometimes a 60 years worth of crime. All the eye water could have gathered up, you would have drowned 100 times in it. So relationship is one of the things that is very, 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 very. Now we always say communication. What will keep our marriage? What will keep the man on? And you try to do everything. You read every book. You read other people's story. You read how these people who wrote the book, they took piece from here, piece from there, piecing it up there, put it here so, and say, this one work out halfway good. So you said if you try this, they question people and they said, okay, all we do, was to have communication. You said communication is the key. Let me tell you something. Communication with some people is not good. The way in which you communicate. You have to know the person who you are dealing with. The man does something, and man always behave a bit awkward. And an argument came out. Okay, for instance, he picked up a drinking glass and it slipped from his hand and it broke. Listen to the woman. You always do this. What happened? You never see where you was going. Um, you're gonna break up all of the things then. Neither do. The man feels so incapable. The man is that you are assassinating him. Mhm. You assassin the blame, and it's blame. And he felt in himself, I didn't willfully did this. Um, he saw it as an accident. You don't saw it as an accident. Yeah, and these are. If only you had said to the man, you would have just switched around, look what happened, and said, don't worry about it. These things do happen. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He would have felt better in himself, about himself, and there is no argument because guess what? It's just a drinking glass got broken. You can't get more drinking glass to buy. If it didn't break from him, it would have broken from you. So what happened to him can happen to you. But no, you start to make him feel, and then an argument ensues, fiction start, and what if you just do it another way around? You would have reduced the fiction. You would have reduced the fiction, the friction, the friction, sorry, right? We would have promote more closeness. So we talk about communication. And to be honest to you, as much as we speak about communication, is not everything is going to be communicated to you. And we need to realize and to know that whenever we walk out of our slumber, we will realize there are things I'm not going to say to you. There are some things so personal that it is to be kept with me and me alone. So it's not everything. Person said, if you communicate is the best thing. Some of the communication costs life. Some of the communication causes life. Somebody life to be snuffed out of them. Some of those communication. Which if you have just kept your mouth shut, buried in the biggest back part of your brain, and your mouth zipped. You think the man going out, sleeping with a woman, whether for one time, first time, or many more times. You thought he's going to come in and communicate that with you? No. If he's a robber and he went out there and he do a robbery, you think him is coming in to communicate that with you because you didn't know him as a robber? He is, but you didn't know. So he's not going to come in and communicate about him and his co-companions that are doing their wrongs. So again, we look onto things and look and say, oh, this is so. It is not always so. Some of the things you heard is sometime when something do happen and you think he is going to own up to it to say, oh yes, I proudly did it. Oh yes. No, he's not going to do it. So let us not fool ourselves. Even on a common ground, an open relationship is not everything the person is going to tell you. They are not going to be communicating with you with certain things. Certain things put aside, put to rest, and remains there. So be honest is not everything. But we use this word, communication. We use other word, trust. We use and things like that. We are dealing with human being, human nature. I was watching a movie, I don't know if a movie or a show, because I call all of them the same thing. And this lady is a lady of the night. But her husband don't know. Her husband do not know. She cannot contain herself. Just the looks of a man 10 miles away, she's ready. She can't hold herself. She's weak to the knees. And she's a well-educated woman. Her husband is a well-educated man. They own businesses. They are doing their striving in life. And she have a friend who would call close friend. And not even that close friend do not know who she is. And this man will see her and she go with all of those top notch. And they said, okay, we're going to meet at certain place. I want you to whatever. And she went to work. Her husband knows she's at work. Her husband called her. She is at work. And she find time out of that work. And she went and she do her thing. And she get back. And of course she is with her husband. And that movie was so interesting, I tell you. And there was once when something do happen, and she's fighting with herself to keep herself away. She's trying. She tries. Never work. She find herself at the man's place. And she give the best of herself. And she get her, because she's not doing it for free. She's not doing it for free. She get good pay because she is good at what she does, and they pay her sumptuously. And she keep crying, she's keep arguing with herself, why I cannot be like other women, why I have to be doing this. My husband is a nice man, he is a kind man, and all the pearls of the husband, but she herself cannot keep her body for her husband and her husband alone. And to make it short, her husband decided to take her out on a yacht. They were going for a weekend. And where they were spending the weekend, it went out on the yacht and she looked at him. And she saw how innocent he is. And he had everything for her. And all of what she did started to replay. And while they were out there sailing, and she's saying, we should do this more often. Why didn't you? And she's asking these questions. But like he's saying, we go other places, we do other things. And the long and the short of the story is that right there in the cabin, she said to the husband, I have something to say to you. And I am so glad that you took me out here. It's a breath of fresh air. And they sat in the yacht and he said, release yourself, tell me. And she couldn't say it. And she took her life after they went in. She said to him, I am so and so, and I don't know why I can't contain myself. And she took her life right there. Yeah. So, when we talk about the thing that keeps marriage is communication. Hell no. Hell no. Because you are not going to be communicating in everything that you do to your partner. You're not going to do it. Your partner will not know everything. You will never be speaking the real truth. You will never be speaking. Okay? So, in a relationship, and I wish this lady were the person who asked for me to say a word on it. I haven't seen her on the live, right? And as I said, it's wide. So I won't able to do, I'm just giving you pieces of it. Because in communication, you have trust. And we are saying, okay, let me trust you. Let us stop fooling ourselves again. You can trust to a point, and that is on the both side. It's not everything. So when we come to these crossroads and we call them red flag, most of the time we want to change, we want to rebuild the person. This is who the person is. Take it or leave it. So if he's not going to do the thing before you, he's going to find somewhere else and do it. I have seen this lady. She is a church, ardent church believer. She's a Christian. Ask her all of it and she can tell you. And she was there in the church for a long time. Nice lady. And I ain't nobody's here with any person. It's like the husbands in the church not looking her way and the ones on the road looking somewhere else until one was brave enough to, friend her and they have just casual friendship until he popped the questions and she didn't think twice. She said yes. And before you know it, they were man and wife. No, she did not go into the casual ship to search out what is there. Never mind, when it reached into the romantic ship, she did not look. In his cabin, he was a hard smoker, a gambler, and possible a womanizer. Yeah. And he went to church with her. He got baptized. Oh my God, he looked so damn smart, man. In his suit going to church beside his nice wife. Did the wife swearing for him? Oh sure, she believed in her husband. Her husband never do wrong. The husband is in the house. They went to church, they came home. When it's not church time, he's helping her. So he's there. Until one day, somebody said to her, by the way, your husband stopped smoking. She said, smoke? My husband don't smoke. No, from we're together. Know him, I've never seen him with a cigarette. I've never smelled smoke on him. By this, every day, every evening at a certain time, he went down a slope they have at the land where they live. And he went to the bottom of that gully. And that's where he sat. And he smoked and he drank and he do all what he is to do down there. And when he get out, he took an outside shower. So why are you showering outside? I like it out here. It feels cool and nice out here. It feels nice when I showered out there. So he showered and he scrubbed out, put in the freshness in his mouth, and he went in to his wife. We're talking about trust. He went into his wife. The real truth. Okay? So, in a relationship, and I wish this lady, until one day, one nice day, the wife went to the back of her house and she smelled smoke. At that time, she wouldn't even think that her dear beloved husband was that. And she said, then who could have come nearby smoking? I smell the smoke. Ew. Coming close for her to catch him and saw the truth. Never long after that, she went wherever she went. He did not expect her to be back that early, so he went at his usual spot. Before she get home, she called and he said he's at home waiting for her. When she get home, he was not in the house. And she quietly walked around the house and she saw smell the smell of the smoking from the direction it coming from. And she took her own sweet nice time, went to the edge of the gully And when she looked, it was no other than her well-wedded husband. And she stood up the top, and he is down there, and she's watching him. She could not, she could not contain herself because that's not supposed to be her husband. And she went inside, and he came and do as he always do, and went into his wife. And then she attacked him about it. Yeah. So there's a lot of things we carved out and put it and said, okay, this, if we do this, this is what. If we have an understanding good enough, yes. We have good communication on the things that you are to have communication about, not on some of the deep things. Because if some of us who wanted a communication, if we get to know and get to that communication, we would have rolled over 50 times. Because remember, you two born from a different life. You only came together as a man and a woman, and then man and wife. You cannot undo him. Ways are there that is going to remain there. You cannot domineer him. You cannot change him. He may pull up a little for the sake of you, but believe me, he is the same person. The very same person. Okay? So look here. The rest of this will finish in another live. And as I said, these are wide topics. And you don't have to use a rocket science. You don't have to go to Harvard University. The books that they wrote with these things and put in and say, if you do this, this will happen. And the counselor out there and saying, some of them who are giving counsel have never married. Some have never even have a man full time to deal with. So they can just talk. They can't give a good advice because they don't know. You got to be in it to know it. And without being in it, you have to study these persons properly, looking out of your eyes and not looking through another person's eyes to know who this person is. How many charming came over and they are there until when you realize the same charming man is the one who took the life of his wife. The same charming man spoke softly, upright and looked good. And he is the same one who took the life of his wife. There are some things that we said some of the model that we give people to use need to throw through the window. It doesn't work and it cannot work. More and more people must realize you cannot change the woman and you cannot change the man. Plan to live and meet him halfway in his ways. Quarrel and making problem and saying also will not change the slice, the price of bread. Yeah. So these things we had to know them, and wisdom teaches knowledge that we look on as we go along. And you would ask, so why a man would have done this to his wife? You think him just suddenly get up and go out the door and pick it up? Or you find one store where sell it and he just suddenly go in it and eventually he became who he became? No, he was that before. Yes, he is that. But he pretended as long as he can pretend with you. Some live with their wife have never gone out of, oh, they didn't slept out. Oh, my wife is so and so. Yet at the end of the day, there are two children, three children turning up at your door. Oh, it's my father. And if that did not happen before, he didn't say he was a married man before, and he left that wife, and he found you, and he married to you, and he never said a word to you. Some things happen, and of course, this is the man with 3, 4 children. Oh, yes. So we need to pass some of these things that we hold on dearly to, and we holding the man to these things to say, oh, he can change, and he will change from what to what? Hmm? Money don't change him. Woman don't change him. That is set in him. He was fashioned and molded that way. So he can't do nothing than to let it out, to show you who he really is. And sometimes you don't even know because your life is snuffed out of your body. And when you look upon the face of the person who is doing it, it's nobody than the one you said, I do. With all conviction, with all surety. And this is my husband. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for being here with me. It's a joy, it's a pleasure for you to be with me. Thank you very much. Remember, love yourself because I tell you, no one will love you the way you love yourself and treat yourself. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Joy, peace, and happiness for you. Enjoy your summer. Enjoy the eat. I think who knows supposed to be having some brutal eat across his place. It is over here. Okay? Thank you. Have a good time. Bye.